Today we do need to go over the new Snipe filters because we did get a new pack drop yesterday, man. Sorry, I've been a little busy. I couldn't get the video out for you guys yesterday, but obviously we're gonna drop it as soon as possible for you guys today, man. And the first filter that we're gonna go over, man, we are feeling better. As you can tell, my voice is almost 100%, so that is a W, man. The first filter we're going over is the 3-point royalty Sapphire filter, man. This is the first filter that you guys should work. This is from the new set 3-point royalty, man. What you want to do is set your color to Sapphire, put your theme to 3-point royalty, man, and you're gonna scroll your maximum buyout up until you find the cheapest cards on your console, which on Xbox are going for about 4,500 MT right now, man. So what I would suggest is you bring this down to, I mean, you can do 3,500 if you want, but I would say like 3,200, man, is a good price point. That way you can sell yours for maybe 4.2 just to get them sold quicker, man, because these cards obviously do take a little bit of time to sell, man. So go ahead and spend some time on here. It's a great budget filter, man. We have gotten a couple snipes on here. Yesterday these cards were going for 6K, which was obviously even better, man. So give that filter a try. Let me know in the comments if you get any snipes, man. For the cheapest and most reliable NBA 2k25 MT, hit up NBA2king.com and use code GRINDS to get 5% off your purchase. The next filter is very similar, man. You're just gonna bump this up to Ruby color, Ruby theme, 3-point royalty. And you're gonna scroll your maximum buyout out again to find the cheapest cards on your console, which on Xbox are going for about 11,000 coins. Craig Hodges, man, okay, he is down in price. He was a little bit more expensive yesterday, but they're going for about 10,500, 10.7, 10. Okay, so they're going for about 11,000, man. What I would suggest for this filter is to go ahead and bring your maximum buyout down to about 8,000, man. 8,000 is a good point in my opinion. Keep refreshing here at max buyout 8,000. Snipe anything that pops up, man. Check the price just in case any of them are a little bit more expensive. I think they're all pretty much going for right around 11K, maybe 11.5 if you're lucky, but still always check the prices, man, so you make sure you get every penny out of the snipe that you get, man. The next filter we're gonna go over is the Amethyst cheapest filter, man. Again, I still think this is one of the best filters in the game, especially since these cards are pretty darn expensive still, man. Set your color to Amethyst. You're gonna raise your maximum buyout up until you find the cheapest Amethyst on your console, which on Xbox are actually going for about 12,000, assuming this hasn't changed. Yeah, 12,000. What I do suggest is to scroll on the cheapest card. Obviously there's 3 here, so you don't really want to do 3. What I'm going to do is put my max buyout down 50 MT lower than the cheapest one, since there's 3 for the same price. So that way you don't have to scroll through 3 cards, but you still have the chance of seeing the more expensive amethysts like Luka and Anthony Davis. And Luka's only a tiny bit more expensive now. They're going for like 14.5, those cards, but you can still grab them for, you know, cheap enough if they pop up. And there are a couple like Devin Booker and what the heck is going on? Oh, okay, bro, I'm gonna scroll. Bro, I just I've been working not scroll filters all day, man, and that threw me off. That threw me off for sure, especially when the bid was low. So you want to go ahead and grab these cards for about 9,000 MT and below, maybe 8,500 if you want extra profit, man, but they are selling for 12. And then if you see any of the more expensive amethysts, obviously grab them as soon as possible. Check the price and sell them for whatever they're going for, man. The next filter we're going over is the diamond cheapest filter, man. Diamonds are way up in price on Xbox, man. You want to set your color to diamond. You're going to scroll your maximum buyout up until you find the cheapest diamond, which on Xbox is going for about 50,000 MT right now, man. So 50,000 MT, 51-ish is what they're going for. 59 is like the cheapest one. Yeah, cheapest one's going 50,900. I do obviously suggest on this that you scroll as well with the cheapest one up. That way, in case, bro, if a wilt pops up for 50,000 and you've got your buyout set to 40,000 and you don't see it, you're gonna be very upset, man. So that's why I always recommend you work a scroll so you have the most chance to see any of the more expensive diamonds and whatnot, man. So you got all the diamonds that dropped yesterday on 3-point royalty. If any of those pop up, buy them for any price point on the scroll you're working, because they're all going for at least 100, man. Kiki's a little bit lower than the other 2. Then you got also, you have the Wilt and Russ. I couldn't even think for a second, man. So work the scroll on this filter specifically. Like, it's gotta be a must. That if you're gonna not want to work a scroll on any other filter, man, that's kind of okay. This one, you gotta work it, man. You're just gonna be so angry if a darn wilt or somebody expensive pops up for 50 and you've got your buy now at 40, so you don't see it, man, and then one of your friends tells you they just sniped him for 50. So work the scroll. You want to grab any of these cheaper full throttle diamonds for about 40k and below if they pop up. Then wilt, rust, any of the 3-point royalty cards, man, grab them for any price point. Next filter we're gonna go over is kind of, we just talked about it a little bit, it's the diamond 3-point royalty cards, man. You want to set your minimum buyout just to 500, man, so you can just refresh like this. Right now they're all selling for bids. However, Kiki is a little bit cheaper, man, so like I would only grab Kiki if he pops up for, I mean, maybe if you want to risk it to break even, grab it for 90, post it for a bid and hope that it oversells, which it does happen sometimes, but he's typically right at about 100,000 coins. So 90 would be the absolute most expensive to grab Kiki for. I would recommend grabbing him for 80 and then probably just throwing him back up as for 100k buy now. He'll probably sell pretty darn quickly for you. And then obviously if you see Glenn or Corver for any price point, man, buy them as quick as possible and post them up for a bid, man. Wish you luck on this filter. Again, let me know in the comments if you guys get any snipes on this filter, man, because the auction outside, let me warn you guys, man, it's still been pretty dry out here. Hopefully Friday it turns up, man. I've been struggling. We've gotten it's a little bit more active than it was the first few days, but it's still a struggle out here. You got to change your mindset, man. Bro, before you would like say, all right, I might have to put in an hour and I'm gonna make, you know, 30, 40,000 MT, depending on. Right now I feel like it's like you're lucky if you're making 5,000 MT an hour, man. So you got to lower your expectations. The market's dry. It's harder for people to get on the auction out. It's just, there's just a bunch of factors, man. So lower your expectations, but it's still worth sniping, man. It's still a great way to make your MT. Next filter we're gonna go over is kind of similar, man. It's one of the better high-end filters, man. No color, no nothing. What you want to do is scroll your minimum bid up to 100,000, put your minimum buyout to 500, and you're gonna search and scroll, man. On this filter you obviously can see Russ, Wilt, Pink Diamond LeBron, Glenn Rice, and Corver, man. Those are all the high-end snipes and you can see them all on this filter. However, you can only see them if they pop up for 100,000 bid and 100,000 buyout. That's because obviously if the bid is set that price, that's how it works. Obviously I'm losing my mind, guys. 100,000 bid, you might want to, you know, try out on your console, see if you can lower this a bit to get your bid as low as possible and still not on a bad score. Like this would be okay. You want to, you know, hopefully if you can get it down to 96, 95, I mean, like that would still technically be okay, but this is too much. You want to get this Draymond off for real, because now you can only see 4 cards at a time this year apparently. So I would try and go something like this. This would be the filter. If I was working this filter, that's what I would do. Rock this scroll so you can see the 4-hour mark, the 24-hour mark, and the 12-hour mark. So no matter what hour the cards pop up, you will be able to see it, and you can see them if they happen to get put up for a little bit lower of a bid, man. So this is the absolute preferred filter right here on Xbox. If you want to work this filter, you can see all the 100k plus cards on it, man. So give it a try. If you have over 100k, obviously you need to have 100k MT at least before working this filter, because you won't be able to snipe anything that pops up if you don't have 100k. Next filter, man, if you want, I mean, I definitely suggest you work the filter I just went over instead. But if you want to try and snipe LeBron, put your color to Pink Diamond, put your minimum buyout to 500, man, and just keep refreshing. Again, you need to have 100,000 MT at least to work this filter. If he pops up for any buy it now price, man, buy it as quick as possible, man. That is an insane snipe. He's going for about 500,000 coins right now, man. And the last filter we're gonna go over, man, is probably one of my favorites, although I haven't gotten a single snipe on it yet, man, is Bruce Bowen filter, man. This card is going for 30,000 coins and it is a Sapphire, bro. This is a Sapphire that is going for 30,000 coins, man. So what I suggest, put your name to Bruce Bowen, raise your maximum buyout up to 20,000. This is what I've been working before I went ahead and made this video. 20,000 MT, man. Just keep refreshing. Obviously, if he pops up buy him, man. It's a Sapphire, bro. People are not going to realize that he's expensive, man. There's just no question about it. It's gonna happen. It's just a matter of people pulling the card and deciding they want to sell him, even though it's the start of the year and he's a good card. So hopefully you enjoyed the video, man. Smash the like button for me if you did. If you want to see the filters we dropped midweek, man, click the video that's popping up on screen. Jay Grinds out.